In mission control, the weather, not the wing, is on flight director Leroy Kane's mind. The winds are high at Cape Canaveral this morning. Kane's thinking about sending Columbia around for another orbit. At the last minute, he decides conditions are within the margin of safety. He gives approval for the planned touchdown in Florida. There is just one anomaly. A sensor on the left wing shows the leading edge is 1,650 degrees, 500 degrees hotter than ever recorded on a shuttle reentry. At mission control, technicians are puzzled by the unexplained temperatures.
FYI, I've just lost 4 separate temperature transducers on the left-hand side of the vehicle. Hydraulic return temperatures, 2 of them in System 1 and 1 each in Systems 2 and 3.
The mechanical systems officer called me and said that we were seeing indications of some temperature sensors that were off nominal, and they were sensors that were in the back of the wing near the control surfaces.
These high temperatures are coming from the landing gear area of the left wing. If anything has gone wrong with the shuttle's landing gear, Leroy Kane knows the shuttle can't land.
Well, that's not funny.
4 hide return temps?
To the left outboard and inboard elevons.
The technicians struggle to interpret the data coming in from the shuttle's hydraulics.
MDM or anything at all? I mean, you're telling me you lost them at exactly the same time?
Oh, no, not exactly. They were within probably 4 or 5 seconds of each other.
Where's that instrumentation located?
They are located on the aft part of the left wing, right in front of the elevon.
Copy.
Kane tries to make sense of the temperature data coming from the left wing.
There was no bus, no cable, no MDM, no single thing that was common to all of those measurements, except the fact that they were all in the left wing. That was the commonality, as it turns out.
Right on schedule, the shuttle executes a computer-controlled roll to the right. The maneuver is designed to try to find some lift, which will help slow the shuttle down even more and cool her superheated outer skin. The shuttle is still doing everything that it's supposed to. Kane reassures himself the problem with the sensors on the left wing is a computer error.
Copy.
We began to look around the room and ask the other team members, hey, how's it look? Everything's going fine. And the reason everything else was working fine is because the orbiter was continuing to fly fine. All of the rest of the systems were continuing to function normally.
Columbia seems to be performing perfectly. What no one realizes is that the breach in the left wing is pushing the thrusters into overdrive to compensate.
We know now it was firing continuously in order to correct for the wing with the hole in it that was starting to disintegrate.
The shuttle is now heading towards Earth at a speed of 17,000 kilometers per hour. At mission control, Kane's team monitor the descent.
Everything look good to you? Control and rates and everything is nominal, right?
Control's been stable through the rolls we've gone through so far, Flight. We have good trims. I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
All other indications for your hydraulic systems indications are good?
They're all good. We've had good quantities all the way across.
And the other temps are normal?
They're all normal. Yes, sir.
In the cockpit, the temperatures are still reading normal. Kane has nothing to tell the crew.
If there's something we want the crew to do or need the crew to do, we give them the direction to do that. In this case, we didn't have anything figured out by the time we lost comm with the crew.
Right on schedule, the computer kicks in once more, and Columbia executes a roll reversal, another maneuver to slow the vessel's re-entry speed. And once again, the shuttle performs perfectly. Wing temperatures even begin to drop exactly as planned despite the damage. But readings on Columbia's hydraulic systems on the left wing are still going haywire.
We see it out the front also.
Max, tell me again which system's there for?
That's all 3 hydraulic systems.
These extreme readings present a puzzle no one has planned
The
for.
left outboard elevon and 2 in the left inboard.
Okay, I got you. And when you say you lost those, are you saying they went to 0 or off scale low?
All 4 of them are off scale low, and they were staggered. They were, like I said, within seconds of each other.
In Arizona, a group of shuttle watchers get up early to take home videos of the famed Columbia.
There's 7 people in that thing.
Wow.
Look at the chunks coming off of it.
Yeah,
What the heck is
I
that?
don't know, but I see what you're saying. Ice, maybe?
The crew on board Columbia are still totally unaware that there is any problem. They cannot see the disintegrating wing. The Columbia should now be visible to NASA tracking stations, but there is no sign of it.
Because I asked the flight dynamics officer to verify that the systems were working the way they were supposed to, and he verified that they had been checked, and they double-checked, and they just checked them again, and they're working, and they're not seeing the orbiter in the space and time where it's supposed to be. At that point, I pretty much felt like we probably had a significant problem that we may not be able to recover from. Although I still wasn't ready to acquiesce to that.
A huge piece of thermal tile flies off the shuttle. It will be the first piece of Columbia found on the ground by investigators.
What was that? I don't know.
The shuttle is now uncontrollable.
Columbia, this is Houston. Columbia, this is Houston. Please respond.
Then, a new problem from the systems tech in mission control.
We just lost tire pressure on the left outboard and left inboard. Both tires.